Hi everyone, it's Sandhya here. I have the Power of Surrender deck, and I have the Wind Chimes here for a sound session. So, how are you feeling today? I'm still feeling the effects of the solar eclipse. I mean, it was really good energy. I felt like a lot was releasing from me, and I'm starting to feel like in a few days I can possibly start from when I feel a little less energized, because I still feel like there's energy flowing through. Um, and that's when I'm going to start seeding my intentions. And there are two cards that have popped out. Okay, so two cards that dropped out. The first one is Surrender Obsessive Thinking. And that says, if you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. The second one is surrender to success. And this says you are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. So with the solar eclipse came the new moon as well. So this is a time for creation and opening up to possibilities. And what I will say is that, I mean, the solar eclipse energy was really big yesterday, and I felt like a lot of, I could feel the heat in my body from what was going on. Like, and I woke up this morning, I actually had low blood sugar. It was in the 60s for me. And so I woke up, um, and then I needed to have some sort of sustenance to keep my blood sugar just a little further up. I needed to bring it up a little bit. And so I had an apple. And then it was really funny because usually after I eat something, my weight goes up. And when I checked my weight this morning, because I was under the impression that my body felt different. So after I had the apple, I did go back to bed. And rested more and was feeling very, very hot. So I don't know if it was perimenopausal or if it's just, my body is adjusting to new blueprints, or if my cells are renewing and going through renewal. So some are dying off and new ones are being created. Um, but this whole week and last week, I've been feeling this way where my room temperature has been like 67 to 69, and my body temperature has just felt like I've been feeling warmish, but it's not COVID, because I can still taste food. I don't feel clogged in the nasal passages or anything. Like, I don't think my breathing's clogged or anything. And I think I'm just perimenopausal or having cellular renewal. So that is absolutely cool, and I'm loving it. And so just bringing up again that surrender obsessive thinking, because I actually was bringing up a lot of things from my past, which are wanting to come out, and ancestral things as well. And hoping to sow some success in there. Um, so today for me is a day of self-care, and I don't know if the rest of you feel that way, but I'm just feeling like yesterday was such an energy spiral. And today I just want to rest, relax, be in self-care, and just be in my own energy and feel around that and do some deep breathing. So I had I'm actually in a Reiki program right now. It's daily Reiki with Stephanie Christian, and it's been really beautiful because she also gives us doTERRA oils to actually use on the body. So this morning, when I was actually awake, I after I showered, I definitely put some Arbor Vitae on, and it is an oil of divine grace. So it's just really beautiful. I put it on my feet, and then I put it on my solar plexus and on my throat. And I just really feel like those areas of my body really opened up. And then I also put it on my perineum, and I also feel like that opened up as well. So my root chakra is feeling very, very, I feel very safe. I feel secure. And that's why I want to bring in the deep breathing room right now. So for those of you who are staying for the sound, please sit back, relax, and start deep breathing. And you can do the even breath of breathing in for 5, for a count of 5, and then breathing out for a count of 5, and maintaining that throughout. And I'm just going to step away for a second to talk to the others who might be leaving. So please continue with your deep breathing and just relaxing and opening up your heart, bringing in your higher self, connecting down to Mother Earth with grounding quartz and grounding into the earth, and then bringing in source energy into the body and connecting with your teams, bringing them all in around you to love, support, sending you light, connecting you to guidance and grace and thriving support and thriving energy. So just feel that coming into being and doing all that for yourself, however you may do it. And I will just honor those who are going to be leaving and saying, if you're driving or operating heavy machinery, please listen to the sound later. This sound will definitely affect your body, your mind, and put you in a meditative state. So please listen to the sound later and be totally cognizant of your driving, where you're going, what you're doing. And if you're operating heavy machinery, remembering what you have to do and what the procedure is to continuously do it. And coming back to the sound later, because the sound will also help you relax and go to bed. So sometimes this is a good thing to use at night, which you did see. We did some night ones this past weekend. And I think you all really enjoyed it in the evening. So that's pretty interesting. Even though no one commented, I think you all opened up to the idea of relaxing into sleep with sound. So that's beautiful too. And for those of you who have a pacemaker, please do not listen to the sound because it will adjust your pacemaker. And for those of you who are pregnant or thinking about, not really sure, but think you may be pregnant, please connect with your doctors and let them know that you do use sound and find out how they feel about sound. Connect into your body and find out from your own body how you feel about sound in the moment. And please always know that when you're creating, especially a baby, it's wonderful to just be that centered on that creation and just dealing with that one creation in that moment. So you can always come back to the sound if you make the decision to not continue with it while you're pregnant, and that's a good choice. And just know that all the videos are available on YouTube and also on Instagram and also here. But, it's just harder to get into the older ones on Facebook. So you might want to go to YouTube and subscribe there, or you may just want to go on Instagram and just look through the archive and go through them later. And I just want to thank you for being patient with me. And I'm now coming back into the room to now start the sound. And it seems to me that you guys are enjoying the wind chimes. So I'm just going to continue the rest of this week with wind chimes. Just for, I find myself finding more clarity with the wind chimes as well, allowing me to see what's coming up next and what I want to bring in. And sometimes it's just good to know how to direct your energy and not really do the seeding just yet, but knowing what direction you want to take if you're not sure. So it's all about looking at possibilities and being open to your guidance on what the possibilities are and what's coming in for you. And sometimes just doing that can be a lot of fun. Opening up your energy to all the possibilities of what can happen in the moment. Opening up to all of that. We're saying thank you to Source. Thank you to Mother Earth. Thank you to our higher self. Thank you to all our team of gods, goddesses, angels, archangels, guardian guides, ascended masters, our teams of elementals, our teams of light, energy, sound, frequency, vibration, our teams of Darcy family, divine spirit council, and our galactic team. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We integrate all of these beneficial upgrades and beautiful intentions throughout all our days, in all our awareness, in all levels of our awareness, for the highest good of all, in safety, harmony, prosperity, and bliss. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shiva Blanti. Amen. So be it, and so it is. We're going to start wiggling our toes and our fingers to come back into the body. As we're doing that, we're going to place our feet and continue to wiggle our fingers, placing our feet on the ground and sitting up slowly, coming to a sitting position, and then starting to ease and stretch lightly for ease and grace in the body, to release any stiffness. Taking some deep breaths. Coming back into the body and opening your eyes when you're ready. So just remembering and reminding you that today we're surrendering obsessive thinking, and we are also surrendering to the idea of success. Removing any emotion, any energetic attachments to that. And looking at success as the idea of accomplishment instead of achievement. And not creating any expectations. And just a reminder to you guys that this Thursday, December 17th at 3 p.m., there will be the free hour of readings. And if you register on the event, you will get the Zoom link. And at 3:05, I will be locking the room. So whoever's in the room will definitely get a 10-minute reading. And we will even do some sound afterwards. if there's time, so you can lock in the frequency of the reading and let go of anything you need to let go of in the moment. And I just wanted to remind you guys that I will be going for the holidays to my sister's house. So my last day for these daily lives this year is going to be on this Friday, December 18th. So it's my pleasure to, and I'll definitely say more on Friday for sure. But it's definitely been my pleasure to come back from Thanksgiving and still be here with you and do these daily lives. And I look to see what is forming up for the new year. And I just want to wish you a wonderful day today, a day of wonderful connecting with self and self-care. And just remember a reminder that when you give yourself 100%, anything that you have in excess, you'll be able to give to whatever situation comes up to you and to whoever else you want to give through your excess. Don't ever give your 100% away, but give away the excess of what's there if you want to, you know, but always being 100% yourself so that you are in full energy. And just remember to ground into the earth and to ground into source and be and feel that connection. And I always like to also put in some I am statements. So I am infinite consciousness. I am that. And for you all to remember that we are all creators, initiators, and destroyers at the same time. And I wish you a wonderful day. Have a great day. Bye-bye, guys. Oh, and I will say, all my energy back to me, all your energy back to you. We are in our sacred spaces and places in time and dimensions, and we are disconnected. I am sovereign in my energy, and you are sovereign in yours. And I wish you a very wonderful day. Bye.